This week in chemistry, we went over chapter 3, which is over scientific measurement. When starting in chapter 3, section 1, which is measurements and their uncertainty, it is important to think about the following questions. How do measurements relate to science? And how do you evaluate accuracy and precision? On January 4, 2004, the Mars exploration rover, Spirit, landed. Equipped with 5 scientific instruments, Spirit was sent to examine the Martian surface. And each day, Spirit recorded measurements for analysis. This helped learn about the geology and climate. With this lab, accuracy and precision in measurement is strived for, otherwise the answers would not be correct. Like anything in life, you want to make sure you have accurate results or information, otherwise it will forever be misleading to you. In section 2, I learned the International System of Units. I learned about the International System of Units, short for SI, and studied the table that showed quantity, the SI base unit, and its symbols that were used. You may ask a question like, are we there yet, when you are riding with your family on a road trip. To see how much longer until your destination, you can read the road signs. But with some, it is listed as numbers with the units, making it tricky to decide when you will get there. Like, for example, Johnston Street is 42 kilometers away or 42 miles. When making a measurement, you must include units to numerical value. Without units, it is impossible to communicate measurement clearly. In this section, it was described commonly used as the metric prefixes, the metric units of length, the metric units of volume, and the metric units of mass, which helped a lot because I had no clue which any of those meant. In section 3, it covered conversion problems. This helps all the time with today's society. For example, say I'm traveling to a different country, like this spring when we go to Spain, and I realize they have different money currency than us. It's because each country's currency compares differently to the US's, and we know converting currency can be tricky, so it's important that we figure out how to before we go on the trip. To approach solving this, it is called the dimensional analysis, which is described throughout that chapter. Wrapping up with section 4, we have density. Density is an everyday occurrence. Sometimes I wonder why certain objects float in water. I'm halfway correct when I say I think it's because it's lightweight. The ratio of the mass of an object to its volume can be used to determine whether it floats or doesn't float. I found this interesting, and the density labs were my ultimate favorite this year. These labs are very helpful with physical and chemical changes, along with just realizing the difference between the two. These labs seem much more involved than last sections, and I love wearing the gloves, and I can't wait to wear the goggles. Yay! Go chemistry! In life, you're going to have all these things that happen to you, like chemical reactions, physical reactions. They might just not come out and pop and say, oh, I'm a reaction. So with these labs and with density labs, it helps us learn understanding of everyday life and gets a better grasp on chemistry and that we do actually use it each and every day in real life.